الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله لا إله إلا الله علي ولي الله.
Nowadays we hear a lot that some people deny the existence of Wahhabism.
Are you a Wahhabi? I said, yes, I'm Wahhabi. I'm Abdul Wahhab. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is called as Wahhab, the bestower. I'm Abdul Wahhab. I'm a servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In that context, I'm a Wahhabi, but by label, I'm a Muslim.
Mashallah, instead of explaining to the people that the term Wahhabi means following the school of Muhammad bin Abdul Wahhab, he tells people that the word Wahhabi means following and serving Allah, because Wahhab is one of the names of Allah. According to this logic, the Malikis, as one of the Sunnis for schools, have nothing to do with the Mamalik school, but they are followers and servants of God because Malik is one of God's names. Now let's see what Wahhabis themselves, including Bin Baz, a Saudi Grand Mufti, said in this regard. But before that, let's see who Bin Baz was from Zakir Naik point of view.
The fatwa of Sheikh Bin Baz, he says that still photography is haram and videography is permitted. Sheikh Utaimi, his fatwa is that as long as it doesn't go outside the fold of Islam, within the purview of the Islamic Sharia, still photography and videography both allowed. Now all these three great scholars, the great scholars, and they're the authentic scholars, alhamdulillah, and respect all.
Now let's see what authentic scholar of Zakir Naik said by explanation of Ayatollah Kazvini, the great scholar of Shia school of Islam.
سوالی که داشتن راجع به این که آقای خدمتی گفته در عربستان یک وهابی هم پیدا نمی‌کنید.
والا من نمیدونم این آقایان یا بی سوادن یا خودشون رو بی سوادی زدن. دوستان مانیتور من محبت بکنن، این کتاب فتاوا نورون علی الدر مال کیه؟ بن باز، مفتی اعظم عربستان سعودیه. آقای خدمت، اگر همه کارات اینطوریست با میگیم فعلی الاسلام السلام. ببینید مفتی عام مملکت عربی سعودیه سوال کردن، بعضی از مردم ما را به عنوان وهابی میشناسند، شما راضی هستید؟ میگه هازا لقب مشهور لعلماء توحید علماء نجد. این وهابیت مشهوره برای علمای توحید، علمای نجد. اینها نسبت میدهند ما را به امام محمد ابن عبدالوهاب. کلمه وهاب از اینجا گرفته شده. ایشون بن باز قبول داره،
با افتخار هم
ببینید بن باز قبول داره، ولی این آقا حالا نمیدانم دیگه چه کار بکنیم. و این کتاب الحرکت الوهابیه رد علی مقال للدکتر محمد البهی فی نقد الوهابیه، کی نوشته؟ دکتر محمد خلیل الحافظ. کتاب مستقلی که از علمای اهل سنت وهابی ها نوشته که آقا بعضی ما را وهابی میخوانند. بله اینها به این شکلی هست.
الوهابیه هم اتباع الشیخ الامام محمد بن عبد الوهاب.
Akhi, all those who talk ill about Wahhabi, though we don't have a sect called Wahhabi, but my teaching classifies me as a Wahhabi. So anyone who talks ill about Wahhabism or Sheikh Muhammad bin Abdul Wahhab or his books, he is someone who's deviant. Either a super Sufi or a Rafida Shi'i, or someone who is deviant, Mu'tazili or Ash'ari or whatever, following these deviant sects. This is why they don't like the mainstream of Islam that is following the footsteps of the Prophet ﷺ, the favorite generations of the companions, the Tabi'een and the Tabi'it Tabi'een. This is all what Wahhabism is. And if you study their books, you will find that it fits as a glove to the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ and to the correct Aqeedah and the pure Aqeedah of the favorite generations.
Mashallah, he claims that Wahhabism isn't a sect, but classifies himself as a Wahhabi and adds ism to this word. He considers anyone who doesn't agree with Muhammad bin Abdul Wahhab, who came 1,000 years later after Prophet, as a deviant, someone outside the circle of mainstream Islam. If this Wahhabism is not sectarianism, then what does sectarianism mean? Also, if you believe that obeying Muhammad bin Abdul Wahhab, who came thousands of years later after the Prophet of Islam, is equivalent to obeying the Prophet himself under the label of Wahhabism, and it doesn't make you a separate sect from Islam, where you can be both a Muslim and a Wahhabi at the same time, Then why can't we be Muslims and followers Shia of Ahlul Bayt at the same time? Under the label of Shi'ism of Ahlul Bayt? After all, the Prophet of Islam directly ordered us to follow the Ahlul Bayt after him, but he said nothing regarding Muhammad bin Abdul Wahhab. So how dare these Wahhabists say the following Shi'ism of Ahlul Bayt is a sect other than Islam from their pulpits? But consider the following Wahhabism of Ibn Abdul Wahhab as the main path of Islam. Therefore, we can say that Shi'ism, following of Ahlul Bayt, is the main core of Islam and the duty of every Muslim after the Prophet, as he himself ordered it. So, it can't be labeled as a sect other than Islam. Do you still think Wahhabi and Wahhabism doesn't exist? We leave the decision to you.